Tomboy is a 1985 comedy drama from director Herb Fried. The movie opens at a Little League game. Here is a young Thomasina Boyd, the Tomboy. They really went on the nose with this movie. A girl hitting a home run? Go home, gamer girl. Her dad, Astronaut Boyd, is very proud. So does Tomboy want to grow up to be an astronaut? No! A race car driver, like Jerry. It's the 80s girl power. So let's see her taking a shower. I fully support this brand of feminism. Tommy then drives her motorcycle into town. On the way there, she stops to play some basketball. Oh no! Somebody just threw something at her from the stands. Proving how awesome she is, she switches to motorcycle basketball, and she drives the rest of the way to work. Tommy's boss, Chester, is telling her to stop working on this car because they don't make parts for it anymore. She ignores him because she's just going to make the parts herself.
Where'd you find the mounts?
I made them.
Oh, that Tommy. So, Tommy's a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of her life. Just then, in drives Tommy's friend Seville. Not doing much to dissuade the women can't drive thing, is she? She rear-ends Doofus, so he tries to use that as a way to pick her up. Harold shoots his shot and misses. Did cars not have emergency brakes in 1985? Seville then tries to convince Tommy that she needs to be a basic bitch like her. Back in the garage, Tommy is fantasizing about Randy Starr. She then stares at his penis for several minutes. Just then, behold, the pancake-ass trio. Hey look, it's every 80s male porn star. The investors didn't care for Seville's performance, so they don't give them the money to do the musical that she's trying to make, which is a plotline that is immediately dropped and never spoken of again. Since we just had an extended dance sequence, the movie rewards us with an extended scene in the locker room, complete with shower scene. Seville is talking smack about Carlos's small penis, and he hears, so he surprises her with Goliath.
Sherry is a liar.
On a side note, do women just hang out and watch their friends shower? Over at the bar, Seville announces that she's going to move into acting. The ladies try to leave and are stopped by Lenny and Squiggy, who don't know when to give up. The girls drive off, so the idiots chase them. Tommy then takes the wiener challenge. Why does this guy keep shifting? They manage to get the guys to follow him through a parking garage and blow out their tires.
Fucked up my whole engine.
How does having 4 flat tires mess up your engine? The next day, Ernie Jr., the rich guy, shows up at the garage with some drunk girls. Traveling with him is Randy Starr, the race car driver. Tommy meets Randy and is starstruck. Chester then tries to plug Tommy's specialties. He leaves and let the mating ritual commence.
So you build engines, huh?
So, you fix cars and stuff? He invites her up to Junior's house to compare engines and probably other things.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Tommy is overjoyed at the penis potential. Seville's auditioning for a donut commercial. Mr. Chubbs is impressed with her donut displaying abilities. This is silly.
Eat it all.
Looks like she got the job. Back at the garage, Tommy is working on the busted muscle car. Oh no, we're getting the "you just had your car fixed by a girl."
You're a mechanic?
Tommy then takes Frankie out for a spin to show all the modifications she made to the car. Tommy then has the magical ability to become a dude in a wig while driving. Frankie is so impressed that he leaves without paying. Seville arrives with an endless supply of donuts. It's really just a bunch of empty boxes.
She paid me in donuts.
Why would you give your model 50 boxes of donuts? Mr. Chubbs loved Seville, but the TV executives said the commercial was too sexy and wouldn't put it on the air. Wasn't she just auditioning?
And we got a lot of girls we're going to audition here.
Couldn't they just redo it and make it less sexy? So they go to see The Millionaires. When I see that pattern, all I can think of is Fastway. Inside the house, Ernie Jr. is cutting an expensive deal. Why does this multi-million-dollar racing company have a logo that looks like it was done with marker on construction paper? This actress doesn't seem to be too happy kissing his foot. Ernie Jr. immediately goes into the creep mode with Seville. Any non-rich dude that does this, and it would go down like the meme. This guy looks like if Sting suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome. Tommy goes to look for Randy. Randy's new stock car looks like it was made in Mr. Hand's shop class. Randy finds Tommy checking out the car.
I like jet propulsion afterburners.
Afterburners? In a stock car? Randy then gets blunt.
You look like a healthy female. I mean, don't you ever just relax and let it all hang out?
Hey, broad, why don't you act like other broads? They then engage in the seductive art known as the Juicy Fruit commercial.
Get your net set up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff, pull it out. The taste is gonna move ya when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. Your juice is soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Things are going great until Tommy wipes out in a creek. She then, Tommy doesn't like bras. Randy tries to be chivalrous, so he gives her a jacket to put on. What does she do? She takes off everything to put the jacket on and drives away, leaving him alone with a confused boner. Later that day, Tommy considers being more girly. Don't do it! Looks like Seville boned Ernie Jr. already because she's driving his car. Seville tells Tommy that Junior's having a big party tonight, and Randy wants her there. That night of the party, it's Missing Persons. Oh, not the band, but the Dale Bozio new wave style. The style that Lady Gaga later wholesale ripped off. Tommy and Seville arrive at the party. This is Tommy's first attempt at being girly. She looks lovely, but also looks like she should be serving drinks at the country club. 10 seconds in, and she's sexually assaulted. Seville finds Junior, and they don't do much to help. Junior then proves he knows how to talk to girls.
Randy sure knows a fine cut of meat when he sees it.
He then shows Tommy around. This is, no, it's not creepy. He was just helping her clean her fingers after she had some KFC. Back at the party, no one, and I mean no one, knows how to dance. Tommy goes looking for Randy. This lady looks like she's doing the walk of shame. She finds Randy with some dudes watching porno. Dudes watching porno together? This is,
Gay!
She thinks it's disgusting, so she leaves. Tommy then takes her aggressions out on the speed bag. Randy, of course, is a dingus.
I just don't know how to turn you on.
Tommy then challenges him to a boxing match. So he knocks her out, which naturally turns her on. Oh, I just love a guy who isn't afraid to hit a woman. I guess he now knows what it takes to turn her on. All right, looks like it's time for sex. And yep, she's still not wearing a bra. Now it's time for the dating montage. Ah, the 80s. Sex first, and then they fall in love. Randy doesn't like that she can beat him and everything, even water sliding. The next day at the rich guy pool party. Oh my God, so many boobs. I can't show you any of this, so I have to show you this old guy instead. Over at the racetrack, the guys are stunned to see Randy isn't driving the car. It's Tommy! A girl driving a car? What's next?
Tommy. That's a strange name for a girl, but, you don't drive like a girl, do you?
The old guy is Earl, one of the racing sponsors. Randy is trying to defend his pride.
What are you getting upset for? I said you were good, didn't I?
Tommy's mad that she totally boned this jerk. Earl wants them to race, so he sets it up 1 week from today. If she wins, he'll sponsor her. Somehow, Tommy already has a stock car, so Chester takes her out to lunch. He's going to help her tune up her stock car. Another montage. I don't know cars, but knowing movies, I'm just going to assume that everything that they're doing looks good, but is ultimately wrong. Tommy takes the car out to the track. Oh boy, does she have a nitrous oxide switch? Look at all this high-tech nonsense inside the car. What is this, Knight Rider? That night at the bar, wow, she's got a deep singing voice.
When the love drains from your soul.
Harold shows up to hit on her. He shoots his shot
Would you like to come over to my place?
and scores.
Come on, Harold.
Guys, remember what the great one said. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Tommy takes him back to her place. Seville is unfortunately there to ruin everything.
Harold, you better go. Maybe some other time.
Move it, Harold.
Thanks a lot, you donut-slinging hussy. So Tommy tells Harold to walk home. Aw, poor guy.
You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now.
Although because this is a movie, he gets picked up by Michelle Bauer, who's looking for love. Ah, movie magic. Tommy's sad because she thinks she's gonna lose. Randy's trying to be chivalrous, but he's still a jerk. The two get ready to race. There they go. They're driving around for a while, and sometimes Randy's winning and sometimes Tommy's winning. They go back and forth for a few laps. Looks like Tommy's losing, so she hits the turbo boost.
Let's go, boys!
Isn't this cheating?
Blah, 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 girl power, feminism, do you know what I mean?
Randy's car explodes, and Tommy wins. Earl then offers the chance to let her race for him in Daytona. Not exactly. He'll pay her so that Randy can race using her car. So of course she demands a lot of money and a name change.
50%. And all expenses come out of your end.
And everyone wants to know if she's going to Daytona.
Are you going to Daytona or not?
Maybe.
That's our Tomboy! Tomboy was shot in Los Angeles, California, and was released by Crown International Pictures on a $1 million budget. The race at the end of the movie was shot at the Indian Dunes Airfield in Valencia, California. The movie was directed by Herb Fried. Before he became a director, he was a rabbi for 8 years. He moved to LA to become a director, and mostly directed horror movies, like Haunts, Beyond Evil, and Graduation Day. Tomboy was his first comedy. After this, he did action like Survival Game and Subterfuge. Crown offered actress Betsy Russell the lead in the movie My Tutor, but she was already signed on to do Private School, so she had to turn it down. After Private School, she didn't have any movies lined up, so she made some changes to get cast in this movie. She changed her look to make it more tomboyish. They hired her right away. This was one of her earlier films, and she took it very seriously. She was 20 at the time and still new in the industry. Tomboy was released on January 25th, 1985, and was a very big hit, going on to gross over $14 million. Critics hated the film, and some of the cast weren't too happy with it, but the studio was pleased, since it made them a lot of money. Despite starring in two successful movies in 1985, Tomboy and Avenging Angel, Russell's career never took off at the time, and she had more or less retired from the industry in 2000. That is until she came back in 2006 as Jill in Saw 3. She'd play the role in 4 more Saw films, the last being Saw 3D in 2010. Tomboy is a great little slice-of-life movie from the 80s. It showed a mix of some female empowerment, but it wasn't obnoxious, and it didn't beat you over the head with it. Okay, maybe a little bit. However, Tommy is so charming that I think most are willing to give it a pass. Betsy Russell was a great choice for the role, and she was very believable as a tomboy. The movie was a mix of sex appeal for the girl who grew up liking stuff that traditionally was reserved for boys. She had a definite character arc, and it wasn't just the sassy chick who succeeds at everything. She made some bad decisions, but still had a good head on her shoulders. And in the end, that served her well. She showed that you could be a strong, independent woman and absolutely still be sexy. I think Betsy Russell put it best. In the original trailer for the film, it portrayed Tommy's character as a strong female, and then they cut to footage of her in the shower. In an interview, she was asked how she felt about that. Her response? I guess strong females still want to take showers. Bravo, ma'am.